do you remember where you were when you heard the news that JFK was shot?
We were right here in the kitchen. I remember it really well, what, Cass? Mom was just after dying the year before. We still weren't over it, were we? No. The day they had the funeral on with the horse with the big black plume. Oh, my God. We cried buckets, what?
Oh, my.
I don't know if we ever had such a good day.
We considered going down for the wake.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, they called, of course.
We loved him, the first Catholic president. You know, that's why they killed him, for Christ's sake. What?
Yes,
we know that, yeah.
Poor old
Couldn't
John.
stand to have a in the White House.
Think of the joy he left behind.
Yes. All the girls he probably had up the stump. Oh, my God. When I think,
There's more than John and Carol.
Yeah, we adored him till we had no idea, did we? What? When we read about it in People Mag, we were horrified. And at the same time, titillated.
I don't want to remember. No, there are memories I don't want to have. This is the time when people like to create their own legends.
Ray! As soon as we arrived, the store became adjacent to us.
Just warmth in that area.
We have that here with flies on it.
We have that.
Good evening. I'm Barbara Frum. All across North America, marriages are in trouble. There's a quiet crisis going on in the bedrooms of the nation. Tonight, a special report. I'm sitting here in my king-size bed in my beautifully appointed Rosedale home. On the surface, everything looks normal. There's no reason for this marriage to be shaky. But the Frum marriage is in trouble. I'm talking to my husband, Harry, in the spare bedroom via satellite. Hello, Harry.
Oh, I didn't think you were talking to me, Barbara.
I didn't stop talking to you, Harry. We just lost the feed, but we're on the air. I'm out here. You're in the spare bedroom. What's the big problem?
There's no problem, Barbara. I just want to go to bed.
Well, of course, you just want to go to bed. So why don't you? I mean, what's the big attraction out there in the spare bedroom? Maybe you have a little friend out there I can't see.
Barbara, there's no one out here except me. You know that. It's always been you. There's only ever been you. Why can't you accept
Harry,
that?
Correction.
Okay, once, and you can't stop chewing that old bone. You're my wife,
right,
Barbara. I love you, okay?
All right,
I
Harry.
just didn't realize I was
You'll get a
marrying
chance
such a
to
big
say
media star.
All that later on. What? What was that?
I just didn't realize I was marrying such a big media star. Barbara.
Oh, maybe you just married me for my media connections.
Oh, come on, Barbara. You know I'm a very private person.
Yeah, tell me about it. I had to send the film crew out to find you.
Exactly.
So what are you saying? Is that it, Harry? Has it taken the intimacy out of the relationship? The cameras, the banks of monitors in the bedrooms and the bathrooms?
I don't know. I just feel very defensive in this format.
What do you mean? What's wrong with this format? My other guests don't complain.
You're there, large as life. I'm stuck up here in this little tiny square. It doesn't feel fair. It's like a frame-up. I'm not some hostile premier, Barbara.
Okay, Harry, all right. Well, I mean, what? Peter Mansbridge and Wendy Mesley have a lovely double wedding picture format that they use sometimes. Would that make you happy?
Well, we'll give it a try.
All right, boys, can we have the Peter and Wendy double shot? There, how's that?
It's better.
Okay.
But, Barbara, I wish you'd leave the journal at the door when you come home. I mean, I'm tired of making love on a link-up.
Oh, come on, Harry. You know what my career meant to me. I mean, so why did you marry me?
Because you asked me.
Oh, I did not. At least that's not what my researchers say.
Okay, I'm sure you've got the tapes to prove it.
Oh, you know how that makes me feel when you say that.
No,
Harry.
why don't you tell me?
No.
Come on, Barbara.
Bitter.
What?
Bitter, 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 bitter.
You're beautiful when you're bitter.
Oh, you're impossible. You know, I actually feel better.
Bitter?
No, better.
Good, you've let your feelings out.
I guess so. I guess that's it. Well, so what are you saying? Are you saying it's up to me here?
Is the Vatican a bank?
Okay, Harry, okay. Would you come to bed, please?
Okay, Barbara.
Well, we seem to have an agreement in principle, at least, and things are starting to feel a little bit more like a family here. But, you know, teenagers can be a strain on any relationship, and mine is no exception. so let's just check in on the kids. Oh, don't tell me you two are on your way out again.
Oh, Mom, I hate to tell you this, but we're practically adults.
Practically is not actually, and you two should know better than to argue with me by now. I suppose you're on your way down to Queen Street?
All the kids go down there. It's not so bad.
Okay, hold it. Your father is trying to jump in here. Let's give him a chance to say something. Harry, I'm worried. They say I'm overreacting. What do you think?
Keep worrying, hon. It's our bread and butter.
Okay. Hey, what are you two doing in here?
Oh, we just came in to say goodnight.
Good night, Mom.
Good night, Mom. Couldn't you do that on the monitor?
Oh, come on, Mom.
It's so linear on the monitor.
Yeah, you feel so boxed in.
All right. We're out of time. I'm sorry. Good night. I'm Barbara from...
Oh, we know that, Mom.
Look, couldn't we try to do one thing together as a family, please? Good night. I'm Barbara from...
Oh, and I'm Karen from...
I'm Gilbert from...
I'm Harry from...
Good night.
And do you remember where you were when JFK was shot?
I do remember him, and I don't remember when he died. Was I dead?
I'm not sure, David.
I don't know if I was dead or not. I know we were drinking.
We were drinking,
And
yes.
we were feeling quite good. I don't know if we were drinking or dead.
I'm not sure either.
That's a difficulty, you see.
They
there.
were a charming couple.
They were a very charming couple. Many people compared them to us.
Yes, they did.
Very charming.
Bonsoir et bienvenue to Pleu Musique. Je suis Manon Peltier. And tonight we have the amazing Serge Rideau.
Salut, Manon. Salut.
Bienvenue. I know you're in a hurry.
Oui,
and
oui,
I know
oui.
you're on tour with your latest album, Horse in the Metro.
Oui.
And I think everybody know about that one.
Oui, oui.
That's numero un in the US.
That's correct.
That's
Oui.
fantastic. Well, merci. I like that you came. We have your video. We want to show it.
Okay.
We just want everyone to see you and to say hi.
Hello.
Salut.
Hi, salut.
And I don't understand the song. Maybe you can explain.
Well,
it to-
the horse is a metaphor, really, and he's in the metro. And at first, the horse is brave and he's taking the passenger from station to station. But then you begin to realize that the train is plus fort, is stronger than him.
Okay, we're gonna show the clip.
Well, at the commence of the song, I should tell you, the horse is just leaving the station, and I'm seeing him. He is on the escalator, and he's saying, "To hell with this."
Okay.
And he's leaving.
So we're going to show the video, and that's
Oui.
fantastic. And thanks very much for coming.
No problem.
And
No problem,
your
my
fan
fan there.
They're waiting for
Yeah,
you. Okay, here's Serge Rideau, latest video, Horse in the Metro, avec Sylvie.
Michelin, Sylvie Michelin.
Une belle chanteuse.
Cheval à la métro a parlé à moi. J'ai dit à cheval étranger, qu'est-ce que tu fais sur l'escalier roulant? Le cheval répond à moi.
Je ne suis pas fort, je ne suis pas fort. I cannot take the step. Qu'est-ce que le point de vie pour un cheval dans le métro? Qu'est-ce que le point de vie? Qu'est-ce que le point de vie? What's the point of life for a horse in the subway?
Je comprends, je comprends. Il n'y a pas de point quand t'habites un gut de métro.
Because I live in the gut of the metro, and I understand.
Je comprends.
Tu comprends? Life is like a metro.
Life is like a metro. It have many stops. You can get on in one place and get off in another. And yet the surface of things don't seem to be changed at all. Maybe the big change in your life take place at Crémazie Station. But the next thing you know, you are at Berry de Montigny. And life is like that. The world go on, and the world don't seem to care sometimes. And you are like that horse sometimes. That horse who is in the metro.
Horse in the metro.
La vie souterrainienne.
Oh, triomphe, j'ai trouvé. Oui, c'est chez moi, à le métro. Oui, suddenly, j'ai trouvé, je comprends.
Life is like a metro, too.
Where were you when JFK was shot?
Oh, let me see. How old were you? I would have been 6.
I would have been 10 then.
You're lying about your age again, Jerome?
No, I'm not lying about me. I just had my first perm, and my sister almost burnt the head off me when the news came over the radio.
His hair's never been the same since. Where was I? Now, I was in grade 1, and Mrs. Han came in, and she was dressed up as a witch because it was someone's birthday. And it came over to PA, and of course, we were all very upset because he was a Catholic president. We were all Catholics.
Yes, it was very effective.
Jackie looked good though in that hat, though, didn't she?
I mean, affecting. I was affected. Were you affected?
You're still affected.
Of course, I remember John Fitzgerald Kennedy. It was so unfortunate that his reign was cut so short. I remember that he and his lovely wife were often referred to as American royalty. worst Friday night of the whole year. Good Friday night.
No, it's not, Matilda. It's the best Friday night of the whole year. Because everybody's stuck home in their apartments. Because everything's closed, all the bars are closed, because it's Good Friday.
Yeah, but then it's 12 o'clock and the bars opens up and everybody goes out and sits down and has a few drinks with their friends and starts feeling real good.
No, let's not talk about that.
Okay. Rita, do you ever feel like just...
Uh-oh.
How'd you know it was an uh-oh kind of thing?
Don't go getting defensive, Matilda.
I'm not getting defensive, Rita. All I was gonna say was... I was just gonna say... Rita, do you ever feel like just... dancing the merengue, say? Having never danced the merengue, neither friendly nor otherwise, I sometimes feels like I just wants to dance.
Matilda, have you been reading again?
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
Now, you know that's no good for you. Because then he just gets ideas, and they turns into notions, and then before you know it, you're lost, trapped in a fantasy. And you know that's dangerous.
I know it's a fantasy, Rita. It's only dangerous if you don't know it's a fantasy.
Oh, no!
What?
I had scheduled to fall in love tomorrow, and I'm not ready.
Well, then just put it back a week on your calendar, then.
Excellent. Matilda, what do better to be an old man's darling than a young man's fool mean?
Well, that don't matter to us anyway.
Why not?
Well, we're not nobody's darling, are we? But then again, we're not nobody's fool either, so that's that.
Well, what about them Capodimonte doorstops you bought?
What about them? Sure, they're good. We still got them.
That's because we can't use them. And you spend a fortune on them, too, so... So you're somebody's fool. You're the home shopper's fool. Want to play Guess the Object?
No.
Come on. What is it?
Is it? Could it be, I wonder, a fork?
Don't like that game? Okay.
Rita, that is so childish. You're just like a little youngster.
Okay, Matilda. I give up. What do you want to play?
I don't know. What are big people do on Friday night?
I don't know, sits around, has a few cocktails. Say, I still got those umbrellas from the time Jerry and Gail got married. They're in the memory box.
All right, I'll get to 5 alive, and we can pretend to have cocktails. I'll get to 5 alive, I'll get to memory box.
Look, here's the maraschino cherry from that Singapore sling the time. Remember, you were sick for 3 days, and you hid in the back of the car, and then Gail and Jerry were going away, and you threw up all over Gail's going-out dress.
I don't want to talk about that.
You were a laugh riot, though, remember? You were in the car, and you wouldn't leave, and Jerry had to drag you out, and you were yelling, Jerry, Jerry, my tortured heart cries out into the lonely night. Come to think of it, you were reading a lot that time, too.
What else did he do on Friday night?
Who?
Other big people.
I don't know, plays cards, has people over, goes to dances.
And reads. Some of them probably reads, right?
Not many. I know, let's go for a ride on the bus.
For a ride where?
Around.
Around where?
I don't know, come on.
Now?
Yes, now.
But you, Rita, I gotta get changed and everything.
No, we'll just haul our night dresses up underneath our coats. Come on.
Are you nuts? What about if we got in a big accident? We had to go down to the hospital and then they found out we were going out in our night dresses.
We got clean underwear on, right? Come on.
No, Rita. Wait a second. Wait. What? Correct change.
What?
I can't go. I haven't got correct change. They won't let you on the bus without correct change.
We'll get some at the shop.
Yeah, but Buddy at the shop won't give you correct change unless you buy something.
Okay, we'll buy something then.
Yeah, but sometimes Buddy won't let you buy something if he thinks you're just buying it to get change for the bus.
Well, we won't let on. We're going on the bus. Come on.
Where were you when JFK was shot?
Of course, I remember where I was the day that John Fitzgerald Kennedy was so sadly shot. I was here, of course, in the palace, in my palace. I was waving. Well, perhaps I wasn't waving. I was certainly sitting. Philip and I were sitting, and we were practicing waving. Yes, that's what we were doing. We were practicing waving when the news...
I remember I was a young girl working in a small
TV station. I still had dark hair at that point, and someone came in and said, "We've got a story for you tonight. JFK has been shot," and I thought, whoopee, here we go, big time.
I was in Paraguay having a facelift, of course, with my friends. Not the Browns, but the Clearys.
It's dark. Of course it's dark. It's always dark. It's night. The bus! Here comes the bus, Matilda!
What number is it?
It doesn't matter. We're just gonna go round in circles.
But what about if this one don't go round in circles?
They all do! Will you come on? What's the matter?
My house coat.
What?
My house coat is down.
We'll pull it up. Come on.
It's very blue in here.
That's just the tint on the windows.
Yeah. But some blue, though, in it.
Yeah.
Everybody's all twisted up. People are all twisted up inside.
Is he talking to us?
Don't be so foolish.
You're all twisted up inside. Look at you.
He don't mean nothing by that.
What he saying for?
Something to do, I guess. Hey, look, we're up by Cornwall Crescent.
So?
That's where that really cute guy from Beyond Data Processing lives.
Yeah, do you think he'll pass by his house?
Yeah, maybe.
Right, and then maybe he'll get on the bus, and then maybe he'll see us, and then...
Then who knows what might happen?
What did he say?
Get off here if you wants it.
Eat? What eat? Money for poor old woman.
She's okay.
Oh! Give me some money!
Hang on.
Here's a quarter.
What am I supposed to do with a quarter?
Well, how much do you want?
$5. We haven't even got $5. Liar! Sluts! Why aren't you in church on Good Friday? Whores! Prostitutes!
Whores.
Salads!
Prostitutes.
What are you looking at? Who are Yeah, this is really a lot of fun. I'm glad we did this, Rita. I'm really glad we did this.
Come on.
Please. You're a prostitute yourself. Look, here comes our stop. Time for us to get on.
Wait! Why don't we go around again, Tilda?
But, here it is, right?
We now join Frank Talk, already in progress.
Well, I'm busy.
Yeah?
Yeah. I exist whenever and wherever sex reaches its highest point of fulfillment.
All right, yeah. That incredible combination of physical, psychic, and emotional forces that produce the most amazing sense of oneness with reality that's possible for human beings. Right?
Come again? My people, Frank, came over with the Pilgrims, and the Pilgrims didn't even know they were on the boat.
Is that right? And your parents?
My father was an orgasm from Berkeley, and he was on the go during the 60s, and he was quite exhausted after that. And my mother was a fake orgasm, but I don't want to talk about that.
That's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
And what about kids? You got kids?
Yes, I have multiple kids.
Yeah.
And every one of them, God bless them, is stronger and longer and more intense than I'll ever be.
Well, thank you very much for being here.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. You know, I really want to have you back again.
Most people do.
My guest was the American female orgasm.
Well, of course, I remember exactly where I was when JFK was shot. We were driving along, I remember in my station wagon, driving along the 401. I had some kids in the car. We were going down to the poorer sections of Toronto, to the food banks with some food. And, you know, in those days, we believed that there were new frontiers and there was the Peace Corps, and I guess we believed in Camelot. And suddenly, this news over the radio, and everything is shot down in one moment. And then, of course, comes the news of the lone assassin, and right away you could smell a rat, you know. And I thought, they just won't tell us, will they? And I thought, well, you know, one of these days, gosh, I'm going to be in a position to tell you who shot JFK. And here I am. And I'm in a position to tell you, and they won't let me. That's it. I can tell you, but I'm not allowed to. How does that make me feel? You guessed it.
Thank you. Excuse me, where were you when JFK was killed? Oh.